forget each time. Do we have an intro?
We don't have an intro. We just kind of jump right in.
Okay. Hey guys. So today, we, aka Just Pete, is gonna make a gingerbread house. We're gonna talk about our 2022 recap of our lives, I guess, because this episode should be out in January. Definitely January.
I'm aiming for December 31st.
Oh, aw, that's crazy. I feel like 2022. Okay, this may be like the recency effect, probably is, but I think like it's the year where I've been like the most aware of what's been happening like in time. Like I can clearly remember each month almost. Besides like February, I don't really know what happened in February. I talk about our 2022 New Year's resolutions if you remember them.
I think mine was to lose weight.
That's like me every year. And how'd that go?
I think I gained 10 pounds this year.
No,
But I'm
that's okay.
happier this year. About
Yes, sir.
my weight.
I'm very glad to hear that. Okay, I don't remember if this was 2022 or 2021, but I think one of mine was to add to my vocabulary. I learned like more words, like interesting words. And I think I had like even like a note in like my phone notes, or just like add random nice words out here. I'd be like, yes, I will include this in my own vocabulary. But yeah, I don't think that happened. I can check my phone to see if it's still a thing. No. Not happening. Oh, I think one of my other goals was just like get a job, and I did. So yeah,
Slay.
I'm on my money grind now.
On that hustle mindset.
Yeah, but I think my new goal for this upcoming year is to learn how to save my money, because that is not a thing that's happening. I just be buying food, like buying. Okay, I have a, should I say bad habit? Because it's not really bad, but like I just like spending money on people, and I just don't care. I'll be like, you guys want food? You guys hungry?
Because you're rich.
No, it's not like that. It's just like I don't spend my money on. Literally the other day, I went through my bank account and it's mostly all food-related items. Like I legit at this point in my life, like I don't really want anything physical. Like I just spend money on food or like experiences, right? So like clothes, I don't really buy anymore. I didn't even buy school supplies this year because I already had stuff like left over. I'm like, okay. But that's my new life goal, is to find something physical and tangible that I can save up for to get the immediate gratification. Then I told one of my friends about that, and they're like, you are under the chokehold of capitalism.
Base.
But I'm not. But I'm trying to be. That's the whole thing. I think the most satisfying thing is saving up for your own car and getting it. But I don't even drive like that, you know? So yeah, anyways, done with that tangent. I think that was the only resolution that I had for myself for 2022 was to learn cooler words to add to my vocabulary, and that didn't happen.
I think my goal was to learn how to drive this year.
Oh yeah, how's that going?
I still don't know how to drive.
It's okay, me neither. And I've had my license for like 3 years. Oh yeah. Okay, so vocabulary, get a job. Those are my main goals. And I'm like 50% win rate. Not bad. I think a goal I had for like the later half of the year when I went back to school was to make more effort into like spending time with people.
Aww.
Which I think I've gotten better at. I feel like last school year, like, so I just finished fall term of this year, but last fall term, I feel like I barely saw my friends.
Aww.
I mean, like, I still don't see you guys as often as I'd like, but it's gotten better. Like, last year, I had an easier schedule, and tell me why I felt, like, way busier. Like, I never texted people. But this year, I'm, like, consciously putting that effort in when I can. So, yeah, I think I've gotten better there, and I think that's a goal like, I'll keep working on. So, yeah, I think those were my main goals of 2022.
I don't think I completed a single resolution from last year.
A resolution.
But I feel like overall, like, over the past, like, 2 years, I've just kind of gotten happier with myself.
That's so nice.
Hopefully that lasts.
Hopefully Exactly. I think I have been happier 2022 than 2021. I think. I don't remember it anymore. But then I feel like it's kind of hard to compare because like COVID, you know?
Yeah.
And that's a little big factor. Are you good?
No.
What is going on?
No, falling apart.
How do you make it not fall apart? Anyways, speaking of COVID, we can do a recap of like the whole year because my January 2022 started with my family having COVID. That was not a fun time. And I think it's so funny to think about now though. Because I was like, why did I start the new year on such a bad note, you know?
It could only go up from there.
Exactly. I missed a wedding because of COVID. I was very upset. And I was very scared about missing school, but thankfully I did not have to miss school because it was over by then. And then, yeah, and I also started my job at the beginning of January, and I was scared, like I couldn't make it work because of COVID. Thankfully, the time was enough. So yeah, that was very hectic, and I was very stressed out at the beginning of the year. And I was like, damn, 2022 not looking too hot, but it did get better. Did you do anything for the new year last year?
I think we went to my aunt's house and they did like the typical thing with like grapes and wine and whatever. Or champagne.
I want to try champagne. It seems so fancy, but everyone says it's gross.
It is gross.
Yeah. I don't think I did anything for New Year's last year. At least nothing memorable. That is sad. Hopefully this year we'll do something. Probably not. No. I feel like New Year's is kind of overrated, no?
There's not like a whole lot to do for New Year's.
Yeah. I feel like I just get like tired from like Christmas. And then it's like New Year. I'm like, wow. I like go back to school. Yeah. And stuff. And it's like, damn, like there's nothing else to look forward to until like what month? Until like summer again, I guess.
Like, it's crazy though, because as an adult, you don't even look forward to summer because the whole time you're working anyway, most of the time.
Yeah. No, literally, I thought
This
about that.
sucks.
I like, maybe I'll keep making myself stay in school so I can have summer. Because I was talking to people who work full time. I'm like, bro, imagine working during the break, during summer. I would go crazy.
I quit my job over the summer. I quit a job actually.
Not your job, currently.
Currently, I am employed. That's crazy. I am thankful for having a job. I like this job though a lot more than I like my old job.
That's good.
Let the people you work with really make the job.
I agree. Yeah, work is work.
Never be scared to talk to your coworkers because they're gonna be the only people that make the job bearable.
Yeah, I guess I do understand why some people would be like, this is just work, like, and come here to like
Make friends.
yeah. I mean, like, sure, but like, if you're already there.
Yeah, you might as well like make the time pass by faster by actually like getting to know people.
Yeah, it's nice. I think it's such a unique environment. I think work is one of those environments where you're forced to bond.
Right, because you're both going through the same situation.
Yeah, and I really appreciate those friendships.
It's like high school friendships.
I've been thinking about that a lot, about how you need that forced bonding in every friendship to make it last. Is there anything you want to add in February?
I don't know. What did I do in February?
I don't remember my February at all.
Neither do I.
March. Only thing was like in spring break, I went to Seattle and that was fun. Yeah, that was this year. That was my March.
I was still just working.
Yeah. April. I got nothing for April.
I genuinely don't remember my year, I'll be honest.
Yeah, okay, we'll keep skipping. May, I do remember, because May was when I started, like, actually, like, seeing my friends again. And hanging out a little more after being in college. And that was really nice. And I remember, like, feeling very happy and light in May. Just because, like, the weather was changing. And just because, like, I was like, yeah, you know what? Like, we had that one day in May where we went to the mall with our friends.
Right.
And that was like after a school day and you got on a vacation. But yeah. That was just very fun. it just felt like a lighter time in my life. I was like, you know what? Let's just. I think it was when I was like, at that point, I just didn't care about school. And I only had like 2 classes at a time, so I was like, you know what? This time I have some fun. And so that was a nice time. And that was the same kind of translating in June. It was like the whole summer, I guess. How about you? May, June. July too, but I got nothing else for July. Damn.
Was it this year or last year that we went bowling for our friends?
2021. 2022, we did not see our friends during summer that often. I don't know what happened. I guess we were just like...
Well, not like collectively. I had like a couple of hangouts here and there.
Yeah, okay, this summer was kind of a blur. Like, I remember I had like a good time overall, but like, I didn't do that much. You know?
Yeah.
Like, what the hell was this summer? It's kind of whack. But yeah, summer was summer. We skipped to August. I went to Canada. Probably the best time of my life. Yeah, and I peaked there. Honestly, I did. But yeah, that was fun. My first time going out the country in a long time. Without my parents, without my family. It was nice. But yeah, that's all that really happened this summer.
August, I went to beach. Stayed at a hotel for like the first time basically.
That looked really fun.
It wasn't. But for the camera's sake, I will say,
Is it because you were
with my parents? Yes.
Or I was gonna say, like, is it because you don't like the beach?
No, I also hate beach, but
Yeah.
I think there's a volleyball tournament going on. I didn't know about that.
I hope one day we go to the beach together. I remember the one time we almost did, but then I got sick, and I'm still so bad about that. It would have been fun. I think I'm the only person in my circle who likes the beach like that. Like everyone hates guys at the beach. Like we live in a wait, I was almost leaving where we live, but we live in a place where we're able to go to the beach.
We live on the coast.
Yeah, like not everyone has that. You ever realize how cool that is? Hashtag blessed. Anyways, and then September and forward, I've just been in school. Like it's been school. I'll just give a short recap from September to December. I think wait, what even happened? I don't know. I've been in school. I think I've been more on my grind, just like school and work. It's been okay. But yeah, like I said, I'm getting better at like still seeing my friends when I can while being in school.
Yep, we appreciate you for it.
And then your September to December.
September to December was mostly me trying to get a job. I got a job. I lost my job.
I always forget about that.
And then I got a new job.
That's pretty fun. We'll talk about, wait, I don't know what month it was, but like the con.
I went to is it fair to say like local?
I think it is, right?
It's like urban anime convention in our state. And I went with some friends and it was very cool to see. It was run a lot worse than last year, but it was still fun to see all the people kind of having fun. Because sometimes you just have like those more niche interests and it's like hard to like go to someone. We talked about this before with like Twitch, where it's like you can't really go up to someone and be like, hey, like have you watched this streamer recently? Not like in the same way you can with like a TV show. But it's fun to see like these people who have that same like niche interest in all in one space.
Anyways, but that's basically like our recaps of like important things that happened. But I want to see if there's any big like lessons you learned from 2022. I'm trying to think. Because 2021, my big lesson for myself was learning how to spend time with myself and being alone, which I really liked. And I went on like a lot of like solo adventures, but this year I haven't been as into it or like finding the time to do it. And that's something that I want to get back into 2023. Is doing more stuff alone. Because it's really fun. But then, yeah, I think 2022, I have two. Because like there's like one week that the first half of the year and the second half of the year. The first one I already alluded to is like, it takes a lot of effort to maintain friendships sometimes. So you just have to do it. Because it is like so fulfilling. It's so satisfying. And like, also learning like if friendships like drift apart just because like time and distance, like it's not a personal thing, you know. Like it's just life. You and like if you want to spend time with people or talk to them, like just put in the first effort. Even though like being the one to reach out first is kind of tough sometimes. Especially if you feel like you're doing it a lot, but like at the end of the day, if you care about them, it's worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And sometimes like people don't even mean to like ignore you. Like some people just don't respond or like don't think about like texting people first. I just realized that about a lot of people I know. Yeah, and then my second this is more personal. My second lesson that I've learned like the second half of the year is to like, how do you describe, like don't like count yourself out.
Right.
Because like don't like think you can't do something because like I don't know, you feel like inexperienced or you feel like you lack like certain things. Because like you know you really don't. Like you can always learn and you like have your own stuff, like your own strengths and stuff that you may not be seeing. And that, what was I gonna say? Like I don't know, like if you count yourself out, then like people are gonna see that and like then they're gonna count you out, you know? And the same thing as like just like
know your own value, kind of.
yeah, because I like really realized this because I had moments where like I'd be like insecure for like something random, right? But then I'm like, okay, but like who really cares? Because like I don't think people are noticing that stuff, but like since I'm insecure about it, like they can kind of see that, you know? And then they're like,
It's kind of like the mentality of if you make a mistake, don't draw more attention to it.
Yeah, I think I had a phase of just like being so insecure and like drawing so much attention to like that and like how I acted. Like, because I was so insecure. For example, let's say like I was insecure at work, like that would affect my work performance. Because I'd be like very nervous to like make mistakes. But I'm like, no, like I have my own strengths and skills that I can apply to this position. So I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna do my best. Yeah, and like I hate that whole thing about like if you're confident people will see that, but like it's kind of true. Don't count yourself out. That's pretty much it.
I think my life lesson has just been if you want to do something, it doesn't matter if you're not gonna get like traction for doing it, if you're gonna like succeed. I like did Twitch streaming. I started making like YouTube videos for like my own benefit. And I don't care that no one really like watches or anything like that. I just do it because I think it's fun.
Yeah.
And don't think about it too much of like how people are gonna think about you, how people are gonna react, whether people are gonna see it or not. Just do it if you want to try it.
And yeah, I think doing it for fun is why you should be doing that stuff, right? Because you enjoy it.
So,
and I guess that transitions well into like, I don't know if you want to make this a whole section, but like our accomplishments this year, like we kind of kept up with this podcast. Like that's pretty cool. Yeah, like we released the most episodes this year. That's a fact.
it's a fact.
Oh my gosh, we can do our own little wrap. What's your favorite episode
that we've done? I kind of like the friendship tag.
Aw, that's cute. I haven't rewatched it. I'm too scared. I don't know why. I haven't watched a podcast in a while. What's my favorite? I kind of like the last one, but I haven't even seen the last one because we haven't finished it. So I don't know. But I think
maybe you uploaded.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, why didn't I see it? I'm subscribed. Wait, are you kidding me?
Yeah. The only reason it took so long afterwards is because I had to look at the thumbnail and I forgot about it. But I got it.
Why have I not seen it on my page?
YouTube has not been pushing us out, so do feel free to like and subscribe.
We're shadow banned.
If you watched this far, you might as well just hit the like and subscribe at this point. This is about peak content for us. So please double check that you have hit that subscribe button to make sure that you're not like Kelly and you actually catch all of our future uploads. Now, back to the video.
Wait, let me look at ours.
What else have we done?
Okay, I can read all of them. Twitch, hobbies, relationships, best friends tag, and jobs. Okay, I don't know. They're all really good. To be honest, I don't even remember what we talked about in the relationships one. I think I
Neither
blacked
do
out.
I.
I think I blacked out during that one, but that one is really long. 100. 1 hour, some minutes. I think I have to say my favorite one was the Twitch one.
That's fair.
Just because
That's
it
a
was
good
such a different point in my life. But it was really fun. Yeah, I just remember it being a good time.
I feel like this year has just been a lot of growth for me socially.
Oh, that's good.
In the sense that, like, when I got my first job, I was so scared of, like, talking to anyone, asking questions or anything. But, like, at my newest job, I find myself being the one to, like, start conversations with, like, my coworkers. I get to know them.
That's good. Yeah, I think I've grown socially too, but sometimes it doesn't feel like that because, like, I go through phases, right?
Yeah.
Where it's like I'm very social, I'm like, I don't want to talk to anyone. So yeah, I think I've been overall more social this year though. Net positive. Interesting. But I'm very proud of myself. I feel like I have grown in school. Just like more confident in myself as like a student, like a college student, which is really disgusting. But nothing much I want to share. School is school. I'm very proud of myself for like doing well. Because it's tough. I think actually, I guess one change between last year and this year is that like I'm more comfortable with like my situation of like being a college student, but also like staying at home and figuring that whole thing out because it's pretty tough. But I've gotten better at accepting it and handling it and making the best out of it, honestly. Because I could be really sad right now, but I'm doing things to try not to be so sad about it. Holidays. How was your Thanksgiving? I heard a little bit about it, but we can recap. You went to someone's house.
I went to my aunt's house. We had dinner. I don't know. Overall, it was nice to see family. The food was good. I got a random text from someone with like a crisis going on.
Wait, that was Thanksgiving?
That was Thanksgiving. Well, during dinner. Well, after dinner.
True. That was 2 weeks ago. Okay, Thanksgiving until now does not feel like 2 weeks ago. That's like a lifetime.
Yeah.
Like, I went through finals during this time and also other stuff. That's crazy. No more talking about school. I'm on winter break, everyone. Anyways, my Thanksgiving was mainly I just like seeing my friends. Like, we had our little friend thing, you know? It was cute. Family dinner. It was so cute, and I really appreciate it. But my actual Thanksgiving, like Thanksgiving Day, it was nice though. Like, I saw some of my friends again. And then the food was honestly so mid.
That's sad.
Yeah, that's a little sad. Like, the person who was supposed to make mashed potatoes was sick,
Aww.
so I didn't eat mashed potatoes, and that was the biggest disappointment. But
We had mashed potatoes and gravy this year, which was so nice.
you usually don't have gravy.
Oh.
Oh my. You know what? I'm glad you had your gravy. I'm trying to remember. The food wasn't that good, but overall a nice holiday compared to past ones, I guess. Like, it was peaceful, mostly. And I feel like as I get older, like, holidays aren't as exciting, and it's kind of sad. But I'm trying to, like, make it better by, like, doing stuff with friends or stuff. But I've noticed that nowadays, like, I'm the one pushing for family events in my family. I'll be telling my parents, I'm like, so, we have the holiday plans? And they're like, man, I don't care. I'm like, come on, guys. We're not getting any younger. Yeah, Thanksgiving, normally I like it because of the food, but then again, this year was so mid, I don't even know what to say about it. But I guess it's about the people too. And okay. Anyways.
What are you thankful for this year?
Oh yeah. I'm really thankful for my job. It's like money.
It's so well fun.
But also like during like the earlier part of this year, like I was pretty close to my coworkers, which is really nice.
Aww.
And it was very different from like when I first started in January. Just like the first like term of because I work at my college. First term, like the way things were set up, like we did not talk to each other. It was so awkward. But then the second term, we actually talked a lot and got pretty close. So yeah, that was nice. What else am I grateful for? Very broad, but I'm just grateful. I say this every year. Like what the people in my life, like they're still in my life. I had this one friend where I didn't talk to her for like 6 months because she was like away. But then like I randomly texted her one day and then she responded very fast. So like I text her like once a month. But it's like a friendship I'm very grateful for that like we're still in touch, you know. It's like one of those friendships where like it doesn't feel awkward after a long time. So I'm grateful for that. And just like all my friendships in general that like nothing is really awkward. At least I don't feel the awkwardness. Maybe they do. Maybe they're like, oh shoot, she's texting me.
No comment.
Oh my goodness, I just remembered one random thing I'm grateful for. Is that this fall, we got that one random like week, 2 weeks of like sun. Do you remember that? And this year I did not really experience seasonal depression that much. I think it's because of that. So I'm very grateful for that. Back to like holidays. How are you feeling about Christmas this year?
We don't really have anything really set in stone besides what we're gonna be eating, so
Nice.
I'm stressed.
Christmas is on a Sunday this year.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. I feel like I told myself like don't think about Christmas until I'm done with school, so I can finish school. But now that I have it, now I'm stressed. But like this year, I'm on top of my gifts mostly, I think. So yeah, hopefully they all get here by Christmas. And yeah, I don't know, but everything else I'm kind of behind. Like I need to start binging movies, spamming my Christmas music, maybe putting up decorations, and my tree. My tree isn't even up yet. Like at this point, it's a flop. Yeah. Oh, I think last year. Oh my goodness, I just remembered. Last year on Christmas Day, since I didn't really do anything, my family went bowling. It was very random.
I do remember hearing that.
Really? It's very random and very wholesome though. It's like me and my cousins. And like I saw my older cousin who I haven't seen in a while since she moved. It was nice and wholesome. But yeah, this year for Christmas, I have no idea who I'll be seeing. Like, who's even going to be in town? I don't even know. I hope I do something though. I haven't been to the mall yet this season. Have you?
I've been wanting to go.
My family went without me yesterday. I was working, so I couldn't go. But yeah, like I'm curious what the mall is like right now. Like, is it like still hype? Is the tree up? Is the decor up? Are people frantically shopping? Like,
It's probably the Santa pictures thing going on in the middle.
Oh, I did go to the mall downtown.
Mm-hmm.
The other day because my friend asked me to go with her. I saw a Santa, but it was a modern Santa. A modern hipster Santa. But yeah. First of all, is the whole idea of taking a picture with Santa like not kind of creepy?
It is.
Like you're
you just
giving
put your child on this guy's lap. And...
It's weird. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
But I get wanting, but I get like being an adult wanting to take random cool pictures with Santa, like funny pictures with poses. As an adult, sure, but like forcing your child to do it, like I don't know, man. Okay, first of all, let's talk about our favorite Christmas movies, if you have any.
The Grinch.
Grinch is a classic. I feel like I haven't seen enough. I think.
I thought you can only name off like really basic ones.
Yeah, but that's also fine.
Then is The Nightmare Before Christmas a Halloween?
I haven't even
Christmas
seen
movie?
it, bro. I need to
What?
get on that. But you already know my basic favorite is the Polar Express. Because
I haven't seen it since elementary school.
Oh, I was scared you're gonna say you haven't seen it. I was like, bruh.
Elementary school, they made us watch it.
Exactly, and I think a part of the reason why is because of nostalgia. But also like I just remember watching it a lot as a kid, and I was loving it back then. I don't really remember anything about it now. Besides that, the animation kind of scared me.
That's fair.
I just remember the hot chocolate scene. It was very cute, and that movie makes me want to go on a train one day. But
I wish we lived in a place like England, where they like travel by public transport is like a lot more common, rather than here where it's like basically forced to have a car or something.
America.
Slash Ned.
Yes. Polar Express. I just remember. I don't know. I love Polar Express in my imagination.
All I associate it with is this one streamer everyone says looks like the one kid on the Polar Express.
Oh no.
You are Elastigirl! Oh my god, pull yourself together!
watch Polar Express and see if it lives up to the hype.
You're
I
gonna
see.
watch it and be like, this sucks.
Yeah, and see if it still like scares me a little bit. Hopefully not.
I've seen like clips. It does seem kind of scary. Like,
Oh,
just like the animation style.
yeah. It also was a book, and I feel like I have read the book as a child too. Loki makes me really sad. Frosty the Snowman. I think as a kid I cried. I'll go on.
It just melts and you just have to
No,
accept it.
I think I was very heartbroken as a kid. Like watching him melt, I'm like, bruh. Like no way. Like where's my happy ending? What else is it like? Grinch. Grinch is good. What
There's
other
that one
iconic
Jack
ones?
Frost movie where it's like he's like Santa's brother and he has to take over Christmas for Santa.
I feel like I know what you're talking about, but I don't. I know. That's a good one. Oh, I just had one in my head. What was it? What's the Grinch but like not the Grinch? But like, you know what? I've never seen Elf.
I haven't either.
Really? Elf is like the one movie everyone talks about during Christmas. Do you think it's even worth watching Elf?
Oh wow.
Okay, first of all, I don't understand the hype around Will Ferrell. Everyone's like, he's this comedic genius. Like, I'm sure he is, but like, do I care? I just don't get the hype. I'm sorry, but maybe because I haven't seen Elf all the way through. I feel like once it was on my TV on cable, but then I turned that off. I was like, I watched 2 minutes of it. I was like, this is boring.
I enjoyed it as a kid. It's definitely the claymation without the reindeer.
Ooh, I haven't seen that. That sounds cool. I think claymation is so cool. They need to bring it back. Christmas. As a kid, I always appreciated like the Christmas themed episodes
Me too.
of like whatever shows I was watching on Disney Channel or Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network. It's very cute. Or like, okay, this is random, but the Good Luck Charlie Christmas movie I really liked as a kid. But probably mid I watched it now. But it's also very real because that was the first Disney Channel anything where they had like family drama, and I was like, whoa, this is too real, you know? I was like,
They just like me for real.
they're just like me for real, because like the whole movie was like the mom and the daughter fighting about Christmas, and I was like, whoa, like why is there conflict? Okay, so during like Thanksgiving and winter break, like in college, for people who like don't live in the city or on campus, like they get to go home for the holidays, and I was obsessed with this idea, and I still am, about
That's
going
fair.
home for the holidays.
Yeah.
Like, and I was thinking about like I can't escape, like I'm still home. So one day I want to go on a random trip around this time and say I'm going home for the holidays. I don't know. In the future, actually no, because I can't imagine having a family and having them travel with you for Christmas. Like that would drive me insane.
You think in the future you would, like, let's say you could only go with one of your families for the holidays.
Oh,
And it was you or
ew,
your
stop.
husband.
No, I've been seeing too many TikToks about this. Where they're like, okay, first of all, too many relationship TikToks. I'm like, please stop. Don't rub it in. No, but that's a valid argument. Like, I think something to think about. It's like, oh, do I spend it with like my family, my partner's family? Right now, I don't know. In my head, I would just be like, can we just spend it with our own families?
Yeah,
But,
but
like-
you have to be together.
But I also understand.
Yeah, at a
Like-
certain point you're like,
But I also understand like your family wanting your partner, or just to see your partner at the holidays, or their family wanting to see you. Like I can see how that can be a problem, and I don't know. I feel like that's very awkward and complicated problem to have.
that's scary.
That's scary. But like, what do you even do? Like I saw TikToks people talk about like, you know, like they spend like half the night at one family, half the night at another. Like that's just weird to me. Like having, you know.
Yeah.
Because like you're not fully present at either one, but I guess you are just like dropping by and saying hi. But I'm the type of person, even now, where like if I have multiple events to go to, like I will just choose one. Like I can't be a person who will just
I
like
have to
drop.
commit to one of them because it's
I can't be the person who drops by.
Mhm.
I don't know why, but I just can't. So yeah, I fully commit to one and let the other know like sorry, can't make it.
Yeah.
But I also perhaps I could be the person who drops by if I had like 5 events to go to. Because I think that'd be a rush, you know?
Like the movie
hey,
scenes
what's
where
up?
like they like
Yeah.
tell several people they're gonna be doing stuff.
Yeah, I think that would be fun. And I would feel like exhilarated by like how short each time is, you know, so it doesn't feel tiring. But if it's only 2 events, I'd feel weird. Because I feel like I
You
am
could
like,
have spent it all.
like I am missing the important parts of each one, you know?
Mhm.
Like it's not the same. So I don't know. But also, okay, let's say if I did have a partner and I went with them to their holiday, their family thing, and then I skipped my own, I'd feel really bad. I feel like my family would get mad at me for that.
Oh, my family absolutely would.
I'm trying to imagine if my family would want my partner to be there. I feel like they would. I feel like they wouldn't even care.
None of my family, if that like situation arose and I was like telling them about it, they'd be like, "Oh, just come over."
And just invite them.
And like if they don't come, they don't come.
Okay. I'm trying to think if my family would like be weird about them being there. I have no idea. I can't imagine my family in this scenario.
Even just meeting like my partner's family.
Oh
seems...
no! I think we talked about this in our relationship episode probably. But no,
Probably.
that gives me so much anxiety. Even thinking about it, I'm like throwing up. I can't. This is. We talk about stuff at work, but no. Okay. So I don't even know how we got there. I feel like I had a different question related to like, would you be okay with like going to partner's family? But I'm trying to think what it was. If okay, let's say like a few years down the line, like, would you ditch your family to just do something with friends if you had an
Yeah.
option? Really?
Yeah.
Damn. I don't know. I feel like I'm trying to think of people who like don't want to see their family, and usually because like there's stuff going on, which I understand. But like for me, I don't really. I'm trying to think of like a reasons why I wouldn't want to go besides it just being like not fun. I mean, there is always like, oh, you know, your grandma and your aunts asking you like invasive questions.
Yep.
But I think I've gotten so like desensitized to that, so I don't even care anymore. Like I kind of sit there.
I don't just prefer friends over family just because it would feel more fulfilling.
That is true. Family events are not fun to me anymore. But I think like I keep wanting them to be, so I keep going. Oh my goodness. But okay, actually I don't know. I can't tell if I'm at the point where I can like say no to family events, because I want to go either way.
Mm.
I don't know. How about you?
I think I just get dragged along regardless. If I want
Do you have the option to skip out?
No.
Yeah. If you could skip out, what would you?
Occasionally.
Yeah, I feel like I just don't have enough family events to where I don't want to go. Like it's very rare, so I'm like, oh yeah, I'll go.
A little
Oh,
blood in the fire.
Nightmare Before Christmas. Cute. Wait, what is that one story with like Hansel and Gretel? Yeah. Why was that a thing? Like, why did he ruin gingerbread houses for me? Like, what is that story like for? Like, what is it?
Don't go into strangers' houses, I guess.
I know, but like, why? Is it even holiday themed, or did they just have like a gingerbread candy house? Like,
It was just a candy house.
like
It wasn't like a Christmas story.
Nice. A Christmas Carol. I actually really like A Christmas Carol, or like A Christmas Story. Wait, what's it called? A Christmas Canon? Wait, what? You know?
Story is the one that's Scrooge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really liked reading it
I did too.
in whatever grade we did. We can talk about Christmas songs we like, if you're interested.
I have to think about some of them though.
I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Last Christmas.
Maybe.
I really like Last
Iconic.
Christmas. How do you feel about the iconic All I Want for Christmas Is You?
A little bit overplayed now that I've worked in retail
Oh,
for
you do
almost
work
2
in retail.
years.
Yeah. I feel like since I haven't worked in retail, I still like it. I still F with it. But I completely understand why someone would not if they work in the retail. Oh. But then again, even when I'm in the car and it's playing the radio for like the 800th time, like I'm still singing it, you know? One song that I like, but I can see myself getting annoyed with, is Jingle Bell Rock. I feel like the tune is just not that replayable sometimes.
That's fair. I've been really effing with what is it? Silver Bells.
I how's that going again?
Silver bells.
Oh, okay. Really? I feel like that's not like a song.
It's not like a common one. That's why
Yeah.
I like it.
Okay. I'm trying to think, like, I had this whole thing. What was it? So last Christmas, I wanted to see it. Those are like more poppy. What are the ones that are more like Frank Sinatra?
Winter Wonderland?
Maybe, I think so. Oh, that's a very cute song. It makes me sad. You're like getting emotional thinking about it. What other ones are very nice? What about the classic Jingle Bells? How do you feel about Jingle Bells?
No more Jingle Bells.
Why?
Cancelled.
Why?
I don't know what it is about it, but it's just the repetition of it that makes
Deck
me
the
sad.
Halls. I'm going classic.
Deck the Halls is pretty good. I can tolerate it.
Haven't heard Deck the Halls in a long time actually. No, I think about it. Okay, and then how do you feel about the like traditional church ones, like Joy to the World? I hate Joy to the World. I've heard it too much. I can't stand Joy to the World. I'm sorry.
I've never heard it, I don't think.
Silent Night. I also
Silent
hate.
Night.
I hate Silent Night. I'm sorry. Have you heard? What's it called? Mary, Did You Know?
No.
Pentatonic extended version. I actually really like Mary, Did You Know? It's like dramatic, but I really like. That's like the only one I'll tolerate. What other good Christmas songs? Do you listen to like pop singers' Christmas songs?
No.
I kind of wish I did, but I think if I really listen to Christmas music, I'd only want to listen to like the classics. Is there anything else for the Christmas song portion?
I was trying to think of one. It's just like more so because I think about it randomly. Is that there's a song that's like, I saw like Santa kissing my mom or something.
Oh no, I heard that on the radio recently. I was like, this is weird.
Yeah, the last time I heard it before, like on the radio nowadays, was like in kindergarten or something. And I was
damn.
like, it was a weird like time to remember that.
These remind me of this one Brian Higa video that's like if Christmas songs were real life. And that was a song in there. But also, chestnuts roasting on an open fire. I feel like I don't like the song, but it's a song.
It is a song.
What do you think your most played is?
Probably Silver Bells. honestly.
Wow. You
Or
really-
Winter Wonderland. Winter Wonderland.
You really play Silver Bells like that. It's
Yeah.
funny to me. Things to do around Christmas. Or just like Christmas traditions or whatever.
Right.
Like building houses.
Building a gingerbread
Building a gingerbread house I think is a nice activity. What else? Did you ever make like gingerbread cookies and decorate them?
No.
I remember I did it once in kindergarten and that was the only time I've ever done it, but I really had fun. I want to move on to presents because that's like my favorite part. Come on. I love
Iconic.
games. I love games like Secret Santa and White Elephant. If you had to choose, like Secret Santa or White Elephant.
Secret Santa.
Really? Oh my goodness. I like White Elephant because I like the drama. Plus like Secret Santa, okay, I'll go to a Secret Santa more, but like White Elephant, it's so fun to me because like, well, it's also kind of hard to shop for. Since you're just like buying a gift that could fit anyone, and you're like, do I go troll or do I actually like play nice? And I usually don't play troll, but like I appreciate when people do. But then again, like I love like just like the unknown, like opening something and not knowing what's in there at all. But then again, the stealing is also very entertaining. Like watching your friends like be appalled that you stole their gift, like that's fun. Like I'm sorry. I watched my parents play it one time and they didn't steal at all. And I was like, what are you doing? Like, you have to steal. Like, your gift is not good. Please steal. But they were too nice. They were like, oh, like, I think I'll keep my gift. Like, girls, steal. The Secret Santa, I think it's also very fun. But the way that I've been playing it recently is that, like, we have, like, a wish list. Which I think it's, like, boring. But I also understand why it's needed if you don't know your person that well.
Yeah. I feel like Secret Santa works better if you like just have a very tight group of like, people.
Yeah. Maybe, yeah. But I like Secret Santa too, because I like trying to guess who got me my gift. It's always fun. I'm playing Secret Santa and I have my gifts and I'm very excited for my person to open it. But then again, I feel like I don't have a poker face, so I need to practice that. When they open it, I'm not showing any reaction. Like, whoa, what's that? I wonder who got you that.
Crazy, bro.
But then again, I feel like Secret Santa is more pressure. Since like you're assigned someone, like what if they don't like it? Then you
I know you have to go into like the deepest reserve of what you know about them.
and what if everyone else's gift is better? You know? Like, oh damn. I've been seeing like different renditions of my outfit where like in order to steal, like you have to play like a mini game.
Ooh,
That seems fun. I've never played that. That seems fun. So yeah, Secret Santa, White Elephant. Are there any like other games regarding presents? I want to do a fusion so bad, but I told my church friends this and they thought it was insane. Because I was like, I want to play, because I've seen it on YouTube. Specifically, I think it was Smosh who did this. Shout out to Smosh. But they did Secret Santa where like you bought a gift assigned for this person, right? But then White Elephant, you could steal. And so you could steal people's designated gifts that are very personal to them. And to their interests, you know? And you can watch them open it and be so happy and then like, actually, I like this one. And then you can make your Secret Santa feel bad. They went out of the way to get you your gift, but you still stole. Like, come on. That is so good. And I think I would enjoy it since I have a problem where I just like what other people like. So I'm like, oh damn, that is a good gift.
what do you think, man?
Yeah, let me take it. Because I don't know what I want, but then seeing what my friends want helps me know more, you know?
Yeah.
One time my friends and I like were considering like it was very stupid. It was like gift card roulette, so we all just buy like a random gift card and then you like pick a random one. But then that's too risky for me. Because I feel like if I got like Subway, I'd be like, I don't want Subway. Or like
White Elephant.
that'd be fun. But like that's too risky. It looks like gift cards I feel like are tough sometimes. Like if they're very specific. Because like what if it's a place that's like kind of inconvenient, you know? You're like, oh this is nice, but like I don't ever go here. Like what if it was like B-dubs? I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so nice, but like I don't really go to B-dubs because it's so far, you know? That'd be tough. But that could be fun. Like a gift card roulette, maybe. I would buy like the most specific one. Like League of Legends one. And people be like, I don't play League of Legends, so I'm trying to think. If you had to buy a gift card that you think would appeal to the masses, what would you choose?
There's literally gift cards.
With just money, right? With like a Visa gift card?
No, there's one called All for One or something,
No.
where it literally just has like a bunch of different things. There's like Xbox.
Okay,
it has
that's
like
cool.
Buffalo Wild Wings, I think is on there. It has like a couple different restaurants and then like a couple different like video game things.
Wait, that's cool.
And I'm like, wow, crazy.
That is crazy. We live in a world like that. But also, I think if you play gift card roulette and you got a Visa gift card, I think that's such a cop out. But I also understand the appeal. I feel like, wait, actually, I think I get a lot of gift cards because people just know I drink coffee. So they're like, oh, let's just get Kelly at Starbucks. And I appreciate it, but I'm like, well, that's a good question. How do you feel about receiving gift cards and money?
I never use them.
Oh, damn.
One of our friends gave me a gift card for like my birthday one of these
What?
years.
When did that happen?
Last year, I think. I think it was
Wait, to where?
Red Myers, I think.
Oh.
I never used it. I gave it to my sister.
Damn, really? I like using gift cards because I just like to get it out the way. So I spend it all at once.
I like using them, but I forget that they're there and I don't keep them like in my wallet or anything.
Damn. I do. And then I spend it all at once, so then I don't.
Yeah, you don't have to like think about, oh, that's something.
But then sometimes I just buy random stuff because I don't just try to get rid of it.
I don't shop at $5 a lot.
Me neither. I never go there. But I also receiving cash is so awkward. Because okay, if it's in like a gift card, you play the whole game. Like, what a nice card! I'm like, all the money fell out.
Oh, this is so sweet. Oh my god, there's $50 in here. Thank you.
You know what? I also feel really awkward because my parents will watch me, and they'll be like, "Give them the money back." I'm like, well, what do you want me to do, bro?
No, keep it.
They're like, no. I'm like, Grandma, I can't take this. And they're like, no. And they're like chasing me down after. They're like, your parents aren't watching. Take the money. And I'm like, this is too intense. Like, I don't even care at that point. You know? I'm like, keep your money. Like, No, it's like a whole game. Okay, each time my grandparents give me money, like I have to like dodge my parents. My parents would be like, "You have to give it back." I'm like, I don't know what to do. They won't take it back. I remember coming back from like Christmas break, and everyone would be talking about how much money they got. You remember that? And I'd be like, "Damn, these kids are rich."
It was like, I got like 100 from my grandma, like
Mhm.
alone. And I'm like, damn, bro.
I'm like,
I
damn.
got like a 20.
I know. Then I feel bad. I'm like, how come my grandparents to give me 100? Like, damn. But yeah, very awesome. This is a random activity that's not very Christmas like specific, but like making s'mores. Like
I love s'mores, just in
s'mores
general.
are so good. I wish I had like a fire pit.
I know.
I'd just be out there making s'mores by myself. That'd be so fun. Do you do like the Christmas Eve tradition, like one gift Christmas Eve or something?
We celebrate on Christmas Eve, and then at
okay.
midnight we open presents.
That's cute. Yeah. My family doesn't do a lot of gifts, so like I just like save the few I have for Christmas Day, and then I open it whenever I feel like it. Because I also like the image of presents underneath the tree.
Me too.
So I try to savor that as long as I can. So I keep stalling. I'm like, no, I can't open it yet. Would you leave cookies out for Santa? Very traditional.
Probably not.
Me neither. Would you even tell your kids about Santa?
No.
Ooh. Okay. And what if they ask you? They're like,
Hey,
hey.
here, I like.
Yeah, I
And
heard
they'll
about
be
this
like,
person named
"Oh."
Santa. Like, is he real? Well, what would you say?
Yeah.
Really, you're gonna lie to them.
Yeah.
Either way, I was gonna give you a bad reaction. I'm like, you're gonna lie to them. You're gonna break their heart. Like, either way, I was gonna say something bad.
There is no good
Yeah.
way to do that.
I don't even know how I would handle that. Like, would I tell them about Santa not being real?
I have to like gauge whether my child believes in Santa before Christmas.
Honestly, no, but like the whole idea of Santa is actually very scary to me.
A man just kind of comes into your house, leaves presents, eats your cookies,
Watching
and milk.
you when you're sleeping.
He knows whether you're good or bad all year.
Oh, I'm like getting flashbacks, but I'm like everything I've heard about Santa, like he'll like I remember like the whole like climbing down your chimney thing, right? And then all the kids were like, but I don't have a chimney. I don't. Me too. I was like, wait a minute,
Where's he coming from?
where is he? And then I would imagine him like breaking through my door, and then I got scared. Or like in like movies, I would like the very like comedic movies, they would have like him like break the door and then like eat your cookies, and like it's supposed to be funny, but I was scared.
Yeah.
Like I was like, why is this random man in my house? And then I think I had this moment like every other kid where they're like, I'm gonna try to catch Santa in the middle of the night. I was like,
stay up.
no, but honestly, I think I was opposite. I think I purposely went to bed so I wouldn't see a random man because I was so scared. I was like, I'm going to bed. I don't want to see Santa. I think I was actually scared.
I would have also been terrified.
Or like the fact that like he lands on your roof. I'm like, whoa, that's a little bit much. Santa. It would be. Oh, I think a long time ago, there's like this from a friend who would go to people's houses dressed as Santa
Aww.
and deliver like many gifts for kids. I think I saw it happen. I feel like it never happened in my house, but it's very wholesome. Oh, I think those are nice traditions.
Is the idea of Santa Claus ethical though?
Go further.
Like how much is he really paying? Like they're supposed to be like elves
Oh,
making all these gifts.
I completely forgot about the elves as well. Okay, elves have always scared me. I'm sorry.
These little men.
No, they've always scared me.
Their pointy toes, shoes.
Pointy ears just scare me in general. I'm sorry. Like, I guess I can see the appeal when it comes to like fairies, but like just elves, like tiny men, like, and usually in movies
are scary.
they're so
too.
angry too. No,
Mhm.
in movies they're like stressed and angry trying to pack gifts. I'm like, I don't even want it anymore. Like, you can have it. Or like, have you ever made like a list, like a list for Santa?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like in school maybe I did it once because they forced us. They were like, okay kids, write your list to Santa. And I was like, I better get this. If not, I know Santa's not real. Like, how are teachers gonna explain that? When kids come back, they're like, so my gifts never came. Like, what? But then I completely forgot about like elves and like naughty or nice list. Like, what is going on?
You get a lump of coal if you're naughty.
Oh yeah, a lump of coal. Honestly, I think as a kid I wanted coal because I thought it was cool.
I know, I would be like,
I was like,
oh, like
can I see this lump of coal we're talking about? And I would like, but I was still a nice kid, so never could get multiple. I guess that also applies to like White Elephant, where you like hit like a bigger box, but you have a small gift, so people like think they're getting something big.
There's been recently people on TikTok who like wrap presents very intentionally.
Ooh, like different shapes.
Someone did like a whole like almost like a dinosaur like head like
That's
with
so
one thing.
cool. What the
And it was
heck?
like a turtle plush in the middle, and I was like, what?
That is so
like you had
cool.
me fooled.
Like that is awesome. Oh my goodness. I feel like I've seen people like do like swans. I think that is awesome. Oh my goodness. I should learn how to do that. Like make my gifts look like random shapes. And they're like, what
Make it
is-
look like a bike.
they're like, what is this? Oh my goodness. How do you feel about wrapping gifts?
My mother traumatized me because every year she's like, wrap these gifts, like we don't have time. And then every time she criticized me, like, these are wrapped so ugly. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I did my
I
best."
don't know how to wrap gifts still. Like I have to watch a tutorial each time, and it's like it doesn't look good.
I
very
know how to
scuffed.
do it, but it's like, I don't know. Because there's only practice of one time a year where I really have to wrap
me
gifts.
too. I mean, do you like? Are you the type who has to have like a box, or what you just
I
wrap?
have to have a box.
Yeah, but like my mom will like just wrap like things as they are if she can, and I'm like that annoys me. Like if it's closed, like I hate the lumpiness, you know? Like
Mhm.
no.
It has to have with the edges.
Oh my goodness, I wanna see a gift wrapping competition. That'd be fun. Or I've always wanted to go to those people in the mall who wrap it for you. I wonder how much it costs.
It's crazy though. There used to be stores that have like that service like available around Christmas time.
Is that still a thing at the mall right now? Like, can you get your gifts wrapped for you?
Not that I've seen.
I've wrapped gifts. I've never done like the super nice ones with like the bow and ribbon and everything. I think one day I want to get there.
I think the most I ever do is like wrap it and then I stick on like one of those big stick-on bows.
I've never gone the extra mile to buy those.
My mom
Maybe I
does.
should. No, I appreciate people who make this look super aesthetic. Or like, I don't know, they're just super clean and nice. But I also like the funny wrapping papers. I can appreciate those. How do you feel about candy canes?
I like candy canes. I'm a big fan of peppermint.
I like peppermint, but I feel like when I eat a candy cane, I always wish like it was more. You know, I'm like, it's kind of meh.
How do you eat your candy canes? Because some people like unwrap the bottom and it's like bite on it.
Bite.
I like-
I don't
And to
like
suck
it.
on it to like
I suck
sharpen
on
it
and then
it breaks off.
but
and then-
sharpening it is kind of fun.
Yeah.
But then in school, kids would be like pretending their weapons. I'm like, whoa there, buddy, you're a little scary. I don't know.
They're surprisingly sharp too. Have you ever stabbed your tongue?
Oh no, they're very sharp. I kind of forgot about the whole candy canes thing. But I wish that I had some like put in my hot chocolate. That
So
is
cute.
so cute, and like the whole whipped cream. Like I've never done that.
I
Really.
want to do those like really extra
Yeah.
hot cocoa cups.
I don't know if I've never had like
Hot cocoa. Milk or water?
when I do it, I do water. But I know like if you're really doing it, it's. But I just don't care enough. Okay, mine's very basic, and I don't really. I was gonna say because maybe it's just I haven't had like extravagant hot cocoa, but I feel like I'm not that into it. I'm not like a huge fan. Like if they have it, I'm like, oh sure.
Straight ramen for that one.
Like if they have it, I'm like, oh yeah, sure. Like or at school, that's the definite place you always say
Yeah.
yes. I'm like, oh yeah. But just like if I see it at the store, I don't ever buy it. You know? But the idea is really nice. Fruitcake? You ever had fruitcake?
I don't like fruitcake.
I've never really had.
I think I've had it like once and I just remember I didn't like it.
Are there any other Christmas foods besides like fruitcake? I don't even know what a fruitcake is. Like really.
Cranberries. It's cranberry sauce like Christmas.
That's
but it's not
Thanksgiving.
really
That's Thanksgiving. I've never
That's
had that
right.
either.
Mm.
That's very American.
I feel like I always have the cans though.
Oh, yeah.
I could be just I never had it.
It's pretty long. They've covered mostly everything. Unless just any other holiday topics we'll talk about.
No, not too
I guess we can end off on our 2023 resolution.
Woohoo.
Oh yikes. I think I had one, but now I completely forgot.
I will stream more. I think I saw it in my Twitch recap. That like I streamed I think 15 times this year.
Wow. And when was the last time you streamed, do you know?
It's been a while. Not since I moved rooms, I think.
What's my resolution? I guess just like trying new things that I've been kind of doing.
This year, I want to learn how to drive.
Okay. I'll hold you to that.
Don't.
It's
It's
okay.
not happening. It's never happening. I'm gonna move to England and just rely on the bus.
Honestly, yeah, I would too. I guess travel more, but I don't know how like realistic that will be. I have no idea. Hopefully, I guess traveling more, trying new things. Yeah, being. I don't know. This sounds very cheesy, but I guess just like figuring out who I am more. I feel like this past year, like, it did happen, but like without me like without me consciously putting in the effort too. So maybe I'll try putting in the effort too. Yeah. And then, if nothing else, that wraps our last episode of 2022. Woohoo! Finished product.
I'll put pictures of it. I'll take them
It's
out
very cute.
to show you all the complexities of my art form here.
So what inspired your design today?
Murder.
They can't really see it right now, but
You'll
yeah.
be able to see
Murder.
it. Murder.
So yeah. Hope you had a good year. And that 2023 is even better. Woohoo.
We'll be back.
Hopefully we're more active 2023. Okay.
Be happy. Be healthy.
Ugh.